Hey guys, Rebecca Overson here with the Art of Building a Successful Massage Practice. And this, I hope you don't mind, I'm going to depart from the normal answering your guys' questions, and I want to discuss something with you that came up today. I was doing a 60-minute discovery call with somebody that was looking at my mentoring program and working with me, and one of the things that came up was we discovered this pattern of settling. This pattern of settling for less than what you want. And how that was manifesting for this particular person was that she'd been a massage therapist for a long, long time, and then would have this cycle of burnout and basically backing off or taking a break for a year or something like that, and then just getting right back into it, going, and then burning out again, and then taking a break, and then going back into it. And as we started to just peel back the layers on this, I just made some notes, and this is what I really want to share with you guys tonight and discuss with you. So if you're watching live, introduce yourself in the comments below, say hi, let me know where you are tuning in from, and of course if you have any questions or comments, feel free to put that in the comments below as well, okay? And also if you're watching the replay after this is posted, then feel free to tag me in any subsequent comments so I can reply to you. So let's talk about this for a second. Why do we settle? Why do we settle for less than what we want or deserve in any situation? Now, I'm going to be speaking specifically in the context of business and career as a massage therapist, but this also applies in any other situation, relationships, for example, or maybe something in a living situation, or gosh, even like with your body, your own self-care and these types of things. Jennifer, I have no sound? Really? Can anybody else hear me? Or Jennifer, do you need to turn up your volume? That makes me worried. Hold on a second. There's probably no reason I shouldn't have sound. I've never not had sound before. Ginny and Joe, I know you guys are watching as well. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. And let me just pause and just double check the broadcast. Hi, Ben. Also, Ben, let me know. Jennifer's saying, I don't have any sound. But it could be that Jennifer. Okay, so Jennifer, the issue is on your end, dear. Turn your volume up. Stephanie can hear me, and Joe can hear me, so I know it's not an issue on my end. Okay, great. Thanks, you guys. Sorry about that. So we're talking about settling. Why do we settle for less than what we deserve or what we desire in our career, but whether that's results or money or really anything. And as I really have looked at this, and I have coached hundreds and hundreds of people, and this is just a common theme, and I really truly believe that we settle for less than what we desire or deserve for really two reasons. Number one is that we don't think that we can, and we don't know how. We literally have like a belief that there's not enough, that we aren't enough, that there's not enough opportunity, there's not enough, just not enough. Some belief that we just can't do it. There's not enough confidence, there's not enough support, there's not enough whatever, just some overall experience of lack that causes us to just grab on to the first thing that looks good enough, but it's not necessarily what we want. And I think that's a really dangerous and destructive habit. Because anytime that you settle for less than what you want, you're affirming lack. You're affirming the belief that you can't have what you want, or that you don't deserve to have what you want, or that you just don't get to have what you want, or you're not worthy of having what you want. So I think that's a really, really important pattern to identify and begin to disrupt in your own life as you go about, striving for your goals and the things that are important for you to achieve. And then the second thing is really just not even knowing how. I mean, a lot of you have really big dreams, you have really big goals, and you literally have no plan for how to get there. So you kind of take this, I'm going to throw spaghetti at the wall and hope it works approach. I'm just going to kind of go for it and just cross my fingers and hope that it works. And then you invest a bunch of time and energy and resources in something, and it's really not what you want, but you're just kind of splashing about in the deep end because you're not exactly certain how to get what you want. So the first one is really a mindset. It's a belief that has to do with lack, not enoughness, lack of confidence, lack of clarity, But the second one is just really purely strategic, which is that you just literally do not know how to get where you want to go. Okay? Is this making sense so far? You guys let me know if you can resonate, or if you struggle with this, or if you notice that this is going on for you. And if you're willing, I'd love to know, how you're settling, or what you have been settling for, or even if you have settled in an area of your life, how you've overcome that, and what were the shifts that you made in order to overcome that. I'm also going to share with you guys a couple of pointers of really, what to do if you find yourself in a habit of settling for less than what you want and less than what you deserve. Okay, so the first thing really to do, if you find that you're settling, is just get clarity on what you want. I found that most people don't get their goals because their goals are crappy. Their goals are not well formed. Their goals are vague. Their goals are unattainable. The goals are not measurable. The goals they're just vague. People say, well, I want to be successfully self-employed. Well, how do you measure success? How do you measure success? Would be my first question. How do you define success? What is success actually like I ask my students, what's the finish line? How will we know when you've crossed it? For some people, success means they have a real legitimate business up and running and they have any clients. For other people, success means they can quit their full-time job and be totally in private practice. So you really have to get clarity about what you want, because without knowing exactly what you want, you're like a ship without a rudder, and you'll just kind of drift on whatever current picks you up, and then you'll find yourself in a situation that's really not of your choosing and not of your creating. It would be like, truly, if we got on a boat together in the ocean and we said, let's go, let's set sail. And, and I ask you, well, where do you want to go? And you're like, well, I don't know. Okay, well, we just have no direction and we just kind of start sailing. Well, chances are we're just going to be lost at sea, and we're going to have to deal with whatever circumstances come our way. And I just don't think that's a very powerful way to live, you guys. We're totally powerful creators. We're able to create beyond our wildest dreams. If that's a belief that you have, and if you don't have that belief, I invite you to adopt that belief. But that's really the first thing, is to get super clear about what you want, so that you know when you either have it or you don't have it. Okay? And a lot of you really do need permission to dream and exercise your imagination. Like, what does the best version of your life look like? If you had a magic wand and you could wave it, and you could have truly a life that you're willing to create for yourself, that you can actually produce. And I don't mean go win the lottery, because that's really not up to you, but a life that you can create out of your own will, out of your own volition, that those goals are self-initiated and self-maintained and not dependent on other people. I invite you, especially at the year's end, or at the month's end, or even at the week's end, to just get really clear and take an opportunity to create what is next for you and what that looks like. Okay? The second thing that I would love for you to do is just begin to identify and then remove and work through those limiting beliefs. The beliefs I'm not enough, the beliefs I'm not worthy, the beliefs I don't make good decisions, the beliefs I can't have what I want, the belief that it's not possible, the belief that other people are in control of you, or that other people have more power than you do. And certainly, as part of that process of identifying and removing limiting beliefs, you also definitely want to stop being at the effect of anything you're being at the effect of. Another woman I talked to the other day, she said, well, the reason I'm struggling is because I'm still angry at my mother, from my childhood, and that I didn't have the support that I needed. And I was like, well, you got to let that go. You cannot be letting anger run your life. You cannot be letting resentments get in the way of you being able to create your life. So forgiveness is really, really key. And when I say forgiveness, I mean forgiveness of other people, but also of yourself. To be able to just clear out any of that energy, those limiting decisions, those limiting beliefs, and negative emotions that you're harboring that will keep you stuck making the same decisions over and over again, which can result in you settling. Okay. And then the third thing that I want to offer to you is to really focus intently on what you want. Just focus on what you want. It's very important. You do get what you focus on, and I could do a whole other training on that, but very important to just focus on what you want so that you can have power in creating the life that you want. Because if you're focusing on what's not working, you're focusing on your struggles, you're focusing on the problems that you have, you will unconsciously perpetuate those types of things. So if you're constantly focusing on a thought of like, oh, I don't deserve this, or I can't have what I want, or it's not possible, or I don't know how, I'm stuck, then you literally begin to create more and more and more of that. Okay? So I hope that helps you guys. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, if this is valuable for you, if there's anything else on this that you want me to expand on, just let me know, and just know that I am here to support you in creating a thriving massage practice that you love and just really being the best version of yourself so that you have power and success and victory in all of the awesome things in your life that you do deserve. Okay? Thanks you guys for joining me, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.